So cool. Okay. Yep. Yeah, have us, yeah. Because I'll be able to get them really lined up.
Now let's meet our starting lineup. First of all, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the second-seeded Irish of Peoria Notre Dame. Starting in goal, number 1, Addie Jeanetton. Number 4, Ellen Dahlquist. Number 5, Parker Miller. Number 7, Annie Stippelmeyer. Number 9, Sammy Lard. Number 11, Ellie Bear. Number 12, Meredith Oliver. Number 15, Claire Gerard. Let's meet the home team on the scoreboard. Dunlap High School, starting in goal, number 0, Alex Jensen. Number 1, Sammy Sinek. Number 2, Abby Gleason. Number 6, Hannah DeLacy. Number 9, Izzy Seibold. Number 15, Devin Davis. Number 16, Riley Anderson. And number 20, Lily Sutter.
Welcome, Peoria Notre Dame women's soccer fans, to this Friday night sectional final here at Peoria Notre Dame. I'm Rob Kinney here with my partner, Matt Blackford. Proud to give you this game between your Peoria Notre Dame Irish and the top-seeded Dunlap Lady Eagles from Dunlap High School.
Okay.
Irish are here by virtue of a 4-3 victory over Morton Potters on Tuesday night. That was followed by a 2-1 victory by Dunlap Lady Eagles over Washington. Both games were 1-goal games at the end. 10 goals between the 4 teams put into the net kind of surprised us. 4-3 game and a 2-1 game. Neither game was decided early until the final whistle. Things got tight in both games late. I wouldn't expect we looked in at a 4-3 game today, Matt, but I just said the same thing I think before the Morton game on Tuesday here. What do we think we're going to be looking at tonight?
Yeah, I think it's kind of hard to predict. I mean, we saw a lot of goals scored by Notre Dame, more so than we've seen all year, really.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there was, I wouldn't say we had any formation changes. We had some personnel changes that looked more comfortable in some spots that really kind of helped open things up for us. I think you're probably going to see a one-goal differential game here. Yeah. You know, 2-1, 1-0, 3-2. You know, I'd be really surprised if somebody walks away with this.
Yeah, I would predict an uncomfortable win for whoever wins this game, and they're going to be very happy when the 80th minute ticks off finally. We do have a slightly damp, slick pitch out here right now. As you know, it rained all day yesterday. It just continued to rain, mist, spit, whatever you want to call it today. Didn't stop until about, I don't know, 90 minutes ago maybe, an hour ago. So the keeper's got to be aware of these first couple bounces.
Yeah, I think it's crucial the keepers are really aware. You know, balls are going to skip low and hard, and you know, being able to kind of control that and keeping your chest behind the ball is going to be a big deal. And you know, also being marked tight will be a good deal, which we are not marked right away.
Nice.
Sticklemeyer does a nice job of coming back and to the center of the pitch there to kind of shore things up for us. But that's we got to get things sorted out quicker in the back right now.
That was Elise Grant for Dunlap making the nice run there down the right side. Dunlap is in white, going from left to right. Notre Dame in the green and blue.
Sammy just, you know, we talked a lot about Sammy on Tuesday night, and that's just evidence right there what she gives to us. I mean, that's that high pressure up top, you know, ability to kind of run balls down will be crucial for us. And it's something that Dunlap hasn't seen, you know, and no one has seen us do it yet. So it's a different it's a different look for us, and hopefully we can take advantage of it.
Unfortunately.
It's hard to deal with.
Yeah, unfortunately, Sammy hasn't committed any performances many to film this year due to injuries. But that is, again, what you were talking about there, not really a change in formation, but where we plug the personnel into that formation, and Sammy now
Big
being
win
able to play
right
up
there.
top.
That's a great win by Gears there, and something that we have not done a very good job of all year. And I think it's going to be pretty crucial tonight to see who can win those 50-50 balls and clear them out of the back, and not just try to win them with your thigh or your chest.
Yeah,
or,
get them on your feet.
It's going to have to be a decisive win. Nice, well done here by the Irish with a turnover.
That was Jane Gears who jumped that pass.
Yeah.
Now we got Lily Sutter, long legs, chewing up foul there, and does.
That's fine.
Yeah, you know, I think as a coach, you got a lot more experience. Man, see if they're going to call it. Get an idea of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's Lily's not going to win that ball, so it's probably pretty smart there just to see if I can give her a little bump and see if I can get away with it.
Yeah.
And, if you get away with it, great. If not, who cares? You're 80 yards from your goal, so no harm there.
Yeah.
Aside from Oliver's back.
Yeah, aside from the face plant from Meredith Oliver, there's no harm at all. Meredith doesn't care. Just going to fire her up. Right there, it's going to get the first goal kick in the game here. About 2.5 minutes into it. Hope you appreciate those of you who have been with us all year watching the soccer broadcast. We have a second camera out there today. Aaron Cunningham is down on the field level, on the front lines, as it were, giving us a extra shot here. Dylan Bear on the rooftop camera here with us. Mike Bear manning the boards. He's gleefully going between shots. Like a kid at Christmas.
What would his title be? Is he the executive producer today?
I call him the director, executive producer.
Wow. That's huge.
Head gopher. Key grip. I always wondered what a key grip did. No idea.
You're looking at one right now. It'd be nice if here Notre Dame needs to get up, like right here, and take advantage of this. There you go.
There was Jenna. Just got a little toe tap on there, yeah.
That's a foul. Oh, that's a foul.
Oh, handball.
Man.
Sammy on the fall. Maybe may not be aware of the fact that Sammy Laura doesn't go down on her own.
I mean, I feel like she was trying to wind up to hit a ball, and the girl took her leg from her and then kind of tackled her onto the ball. I'm sure he'll get us back after that. He owes us one at this point.
Pretty sure that's what he's thinking. There's a little example there of a wet ball skipping away from the Dunlap girl there. That was Grant.
A game like this, we've got to be, you just got to kind of get the ball in your foot and see what you can do with it. Not hoping that it, that's another example of a team that doesn't want to win head balls. That's going to hurt you, Trying to take it off your chest or your neck will not do well.
Yeah, that was a chin.
Good tackle by Oliver there. Good idea. I don't think Jenna was kind of checking back there into space, but that was a good idea to kind of try to get it into that alley there where we've got it. Jenna really did really well out there on Tuesday night.
Yes, she did. Involved in the setup of the first goal, scored the second goal. There's Lily Sutter breaking free down the left, number 20. She's going to get a shot on goal.
Yeah, I really feel like they're more direct with her than they have been in the past few games that I've seen them play. Even going back to when she was a freshman, I always felt like in the first half she wanted to come back and check and play with her ball back to the goal. And now she's, hey, you guys can just go ahead and dump it, and I'm going to run and try to get it. So we have to be aware of that. Probably want to have one in front, one behind, and just make sure we can win those balls.
Looks like Sutter was probably caught in between a pass and a shot there early.
Yeah.
When you do that, you end up really doing neither, no matter what sport it is, basketball, soccer, whatever it is. It was wide of the left post, but it was a little bit too much angle to be a cross. Irish dodged one there. Dunlap having the first bit of sustained pressure here in this first half, about 34.5 minutes left here in the first half.
I feel like Dunlap's had the flow of the game so far in their favor.
And won that 50-50 ball.
Yeah.
Addie Denton comes out, dives on it, secures it for the Irish. Relieve a little bit of the pressure.
They've had a couple shaky possessions in the back. They've given the ball away a couple times, but not to the extent where it's really hurt them. You know, I think the pressure from Notre Dame, if we can continue to press their backs, I think we'll end up winning that battle.
Sammy, you've got to work. Head up, head up, head up.
Sammy Senek on the
Yeah,
ball.
Senek.
Another long ball. Andy Jeanette's coming out, read it well. Got out there a couple yards before anybody else.
That was their overlapping midfielder on the left side into the play there, but because I felt like we were not marked there. Gears had Sutter, and she had to go over, and that left Sutter open. So we've got to be more aware of that. Like right now, she's got Dahlquist beat bad right now. I don't think Ellen really is aware of where she's at all times right now.
Ellen's definitely given up size to Chandler Fassett, number 4 for Dunlap.
I would have thrown that ball as fast as I could out here to Horst and then release Sammy out here. I mean, I think we could have countered pretty quickly there if we would have seen that.
Love the throw.
Yeah.
Speaking of goaltenders, Alex Jensen for Dunlap, very aggressive in her box in that game against Washington. To her credit, I mean. She used every square inch of it.
Yeah, she controlled the 6 for sure, and probably all the way out to the 12 most of the game. You know, and balls like this aren't going to work for us today. You know, because
there she is again.
She's just playing. Oh, that's a bad turnover.
Oh, that's a bad turnover.
Oh,
there.
we got to do a little better with that. You know.
Ball got on Jen a little quicker. Ended up going off her knees. That was a bad giveaway, though. Let's see if the Irish can't keep it locked in here. Maybe a throw in for Dunlap.
This game's physical, you know. It's every ball's going to be contested. I mean, I think Franklin's going to let them play a little bit here.
There's a little more of a feeling out period of this game than it was for the Morton Notre Dame game. Well, by this time, Morton Notre Dame game, there was 2-0 Notre Dame, and you would call the ball already in the crow's nest.
Yeah. Ooh, nice little flick. Don't let him out. Don't let him out. So I think that's what makes Lily really good, is that ability right there to kind of come back and get a ball and then look to just kind of do a blind switch either direction. Good win by Dahlquist there.
Very nice.
Nice first touch by Gerard to find Miller. Now, this is when we look good and when we play well is when we just knock. But balls up the middle of the pitch aren't going to work today.
Yeah,
not with her.
Yeah, you saw Washington trying to do that. And with no success at all until the very end of the game.
Shit.
Throw in on the far side for Dunlap now. The Irish get a little bit of the feet underneath them here, looks like. Stringing some passes together.
Yeah, about 10 minutes in, everybody's feeling each other out and, you know, trying to figure out what you can do, what you can't do. That's a foul.
Yeah, Sutter diving in there. Correct call in my estimation, which means it was probably incorrect. My knowledge of soccer shrinks as years go by. All right, Irish get a free kick here inside their own defensive half. Can't do anything with it directly, but win a ball, get on a ball.
You got it locked in deep here. See if you can lock it in here. Everybody get to the next mark. You know, like right now, somebody's got to get to 4. Somebody's got to get to 1. There's a good win. And now win that ball. Well done, Dawkins.
Yeah, another job. Good job by DQ there. Another header. There's Ellie Bear here.
Touched by Bear into space.
Jenna Horst then makes the run. It's outside.
That's a good ball there. Well done. Just almost.
Gonna
Take
be
a deep
throw-in,
throw. We'll take it.
Good interplay there from Horst and Gerard.
Yeah. Gerard's doing a nice job of getting into the lanes and finding some space. And, you know, I think if she's patient, she's going to find out she's going to, you know, keep playing those 1 and 2 touch passes, and then eventually she's going to be able to find a little space and get a shot off. Gets a little play here.
Getting shots off there. That was Jenna Horst looking to recreate what she did last game.
Yeah. No turn on it. So you can't let her turn.
There's that
danger here.
Great ball. Yeah, this is just the mirror image of what Sutter did about 5 minutes ago.
Wow.
There's two girls up top. Well, not up top.
Not a big fan of the girl dragging her feet over the top of the keeper when she's had it 2 steps prior to her getting it. That would hurt me a little bit. Yep, good call.
All right, now we're showing another free kick, slightly closer and a little more central. Let's see if Katie Crew can't drop this one somewhere near the top of the D.
Yeah, you know, I feel like maybe to the left of it, you know, kind of target like where Claire and maybe if we could get Horst making a kind of a diagonal run in. At the D, I think she'll come out and win on a bounce, you know.
Yes, keep her.
Ouch.
Well, you know, Dunlap is certainly playing those direct, absolutely ramrod straight balls right now.
Great.
They have two people that can go get them.
Great ball. It's a great idea, you know, a little ball there.
Yeah.
And I feel like Dunlap's not really willing to deal with that ball. You know what I mean? They're just willing to just knock it out of bounds and relieve pressure off of themselves. And if we can keep doing that, you know, we'll keep possession up here. We'll keep it locked in.
So far, I'd say that's correct. At least down this left side.
Oh, nice little touch. See if we can get in. Somebody can get in and get service here. Great ball. Good idea.
Sammy.
I like it.
Yeah.
You know, I think Horst is dangerous out there. I think she's a strong left-footed kid. You know, she's going to be able to get some service for us. We got to get on the end of it. We got to see Parker getting involved. Sammy's got to get in. We need to see Claire moving in, and then if we can get Bear, and we can get Carew at the top of the D for something that pops out, I think good things are going to happen here.
It's amazing how many times the ball finds the other setter.
She works pretty hard.
Yeah,
to kind
it's not a coincidence.
You know, she works hard to get into the spaces, and she's finding passing lanes.
Yeah. Come on.
She is a big target.
Yeah, they're teeing off on her right now. I mean, their game plan is don't let Sammy get touches and bang her when she gets the ball. I mean, that's evident right now. She's kind of dealing with it. Good challenge there. Well done by Maddie there. Now, I mean, you can see that when they get those balls, those Lily and number 4 are going to make those hard runs forward. And the key is not letting them turn so they can bang those balls at them. We got to get that ball on our foot. Oh, dang. That's what I mean. I think their defenders are they're willing to just not have it on their foot. So they're going to give it away if they get chances to give it away.
That particular pass, they didn't even look to see whether there was somebody in the lane.
Wow.
A little bit of a foul there.
Well, he's letting them play, you know. He's letting them bang.
Irish getting the throw in anyway out of it. Really no different.
There you go.
There's that foul. Again, way too far back to do anything direct, so you have to build from this.
I'd target the center of the pitch right here to see something, but you know, the possession, I'll take that too. Bear needs to be more of an option, you know, in that situation for her, and not standing so much in the middle and just come over and, you know, maybe we get a 1-2 going up the flank.
Dunlap sub pulled back there because it was not their throw in.
There we go.
There you got Sammy Lauren over there. Trying to dig it out on the right side now.
Definitely gonna. Got a battle going on. It's going to be like that for the next 60-some minutes. 50-some minutes.
Only when the girls are alert and conscious and in the game. Other than that, it's a good job by Carew winning that second ball. Ball went out. All right, so we have Shupak coming in for Dunlap, and Allie Stickermeyer coming in.
Really a lot of minutes for Sammy.
Yeah.
You know, she played a good 16 minutes.
Yeah, I think she only got a 10-minute shift in the first half.
I think we were seeing, what, 10 or 12 minutes in the first half and the second half on Tuesday. So a lot more minutes for her. You know, let's see what. Wow.
Dunlap will receive their first free kick in a slightly dangerous position here. On the corner back a little bit. So number 15, Devin Davis, we saw her be very dangerous in these situations in the Tuesday night game. He throws in a low one. It's going to get all the way to Addie Jeanette without any other traffic. Nice to see the Irish student section has filled in nicely over there. As has the Dunlap section.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they don't have as a strong student section as Notre Dame does. They usually show up pretty well, but school's out.
School is out.
Kind of removed from things going on, I'm sure, whereas we're still in session.
Graduation will be Sunday. Congratulate all the graduating seniors and their families. All right, from that free kick, the Irish have not been able to really get the ball out of their own half here. And Lauren Delavalli winning the game and give Parker Miller a break.
Yeah, you got to just contain her. Contain Senek out there. Don't let her come at you. Job by Bear.
Very nice job, man. Gave her nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Senek is dangerous anytime she's got the ball, but when she can smell the...
She seems a little frustrated right now. She hasn't had time to kind of do things with it. And
we've not said her name much. We said her name a lot against Washington.
Bear's done a nice job of kind of being aware, and that's probably why she's not getting forward as much as she normally does too, because she's drawn that assignment tonight.
The Irish get a throw in. I like it. Took that one a little quicker than normal. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, they
didn't win it, but
Dunlap's definitely trying to be the aggressor. You know, they're playing hard. They're trying to bang on us a little bit. I mean, there's definitely, you can tell they weren't that way on Tuesday night. You know, they weren't going to try to play that way.
We have what, five fouls already?
If here? That. On Tuesday, I'd say the whole game.
Yeah.
But I think tonight, we've seen 7 fouls already called against them. So it's pretty evident, you know, kind of what their game plan is they feel like we're kind of going to take it and we're kind of weak and we're not going to deal with it. And, you know, so far we've dealt with it pretty well. We've got to stand up to it for the next, 60 minutes.
Yeah.
And, if we can do that, and I think we've got to kind of give it back a little bit too.
Yeah.
I mean, and we've got the kids that can do that, but at the same time, don't let it bother you. Just understand that's what's going on and that's the game plan. And, usually teams who feel another team is more skillful than they are going to try to do that. This can be, we got to run this like a corner defensively.
Yep.
This can be dangerous here.
I think that was that Jane Gears there committing the foul out there. So Davis runs up from her defensive position. He's going to take this in a very dangerous position. It is a corner kick.
Well done here.
They ran a little bit different system from what they ran in the semifinal there. Every corner kick or every free kick that was simulated a corner kick. They ran the same thing.
They tried to get to the backside of the center every time.
Yeah.
Really nice job there by Stickelmeyer holding her ground and winning that ball.
Lauren Delavalli.
Let's see if Lauren just keep them from getting it out there.
All right, a little hesitation there from the referees. They decided it's Dunlap's throw in. From Lauren's body language, I think that's probably the right call.
Yeah, she was trying to keep it in. I felt like the Dunlap girl hit it off her foot, and she was trying to hold it in. It's the right call.
Yeah, it's a good job by the defender there. It was number 6. Good job closing down the space. And there was Hannah Elacey.
Yeah. Danger here. Jeanette's got to come get it.
And he does.
A little bit quicker. We want to offer the line a little bit quicker, and just so that there's no
have that collision
no
at the
issue
end.
there. Yeah. You know. I mean, they have, you know, there's two things they're going to do. They're going to be physical tonight and bang on us a little bit, and then they're going to be a little bit more direct than we've seen them.
Trying to skip under her, but maintains possession. Good idea. Probably needed to be on the outside of the defender instead of the inside.
Well done by Oliver there to kind of not let him release those balls, because that's what they want to do. They just want to get those balls and release quickly, and you can't let them do that. You can't let them turn and release balls. Good tackle there.
Yeah, good job,
Play it back to
Gerard.
Ooh, good idea, just not enough pace on it.
Yep.
I feel like everybody's a little tired right now. You know, these games are tough to play in. You know, your feet get heavy, you're wet, you're uncomfortable.
Yeah.
The ball feels heavier. The track is muddy, so you know it's tough. It's harder to work. I mean, you can look at it on the field right now, and you can see the divots. It's so soft. It's like running in sand in some places. So, you know, I think the fitness is going to be a huge issue. You know, the subbing that the coaches want to do to keep their kids fresh is going to be kind of what may settle the game. You know, maybe one guy out coaches the other guy here tonight by getting his kids in and out. You know.
Yeah, that's a good point. And we were talking about how it affected the ball skipping and stuff like that too, but. Your actual oxygen levels, because you got to work.
This is
2%
this is
harder.
dangerous here.
Yes, it is. They got numbers.
Good, well done by Oliver. Oliver just kind of kept her contained and waited for that one mistake, and then was able to kind of bang it away. So that's good.
Senek showed her too much of the ball there.
Yep. No, I really believe that. I never enjoyed playing in these games as a player. You know, if it rained all day or for 2 days, it was hard. You know, I enjoyed playing in the rain when it just started during the game, and the air, it cleans the air, and you know, you feel like you can run forever. But games like this, I always dreaded. There it is again.
Yep.
Targeting that backside.
We were targeting Amy Perez that time instead of Senek. Senek was on the near post. Sub here, Elise Grant coming back in. Number 5. Cameron Kirtley going out.
Really got to be some urgency by both benches today to like keep your best players on the pitch as long as you can. You know, like. Really, you want to get them their breaks, but you got to be honest with them, and you got to have conversations with them and say, hey, you're going to get 2 or 3 at a time, and then you're going right back, and I need you to tell me when you're ready. I mean, I used to do that a lot, like in a game like this, when normally the rotation is, you know, you're going to play 12, and then you're going to get 6, and then you're going to go back in this position. It would be a game where we would have conversations before the game, like, you're not getting 6, you're getting 2, and I need to know if you're done before 2 and ready to go.
Yeah.
You know, so we really got to. I would hope that we're doing that tonight to keep our team as strong as it can be.
You see that.
That's a good ball by Del Valle. Miller maybe done a little better with it here.
Claire regains possession here.
Yeah.
That was a good tackle by number 16 there. Riley Anderson for.
Great tackle
by
by
Meredith.
Oliver.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, this is the best I've seen Meredith play all year. I mean, she's always been solid and kind of a stalwart back there, but in terms of like not letting her turn and not letting her go where she wants, she's done a nice job.
It's a challenge to basically man mark Lily Sutter. Yeah. She's up to it. Obviously, it's she's been looking forward to.
I think they're doing a nice job of kind of communicating with her and Bear as to where she's at and kind of sandwiching her a little bit. Switch there.
Good job by
Parker. To see everybody get up at this point. I mean, leave them out of there. Just don't worry about them. Get the heck out of there.
Have them follow you.
Yeah.
Under 15 minutes here in this first half. Been the first half we kind of expected. And the start of the game that we kind of expected. Back and forth. Dunlap's probably had slightly better chances. Had a few breakaways, but haven't forced a save out of anybody.
No, I think we've had some handles on our side, and they haven't really had a handle yet. You know, we haven't put really anything on the keeper. We've gotten one kind of chance that we knocked wide, but really wasn't a great attempt.
Sammy had that.
Got it.
A chance
It was more of
a
a deflection. Yeah. So we've yet to see one good chance.
No, we haven't had a corner. We haven't had a set piece in anything approaching a dangerous position. All we need is one.
You know, I think part of that too is, I mean, you've got to get, you know, you've got to get your kid back in that's going to give you a chance to do that. And I think that kid is Sammy right now. And I think that at this point we're hoping, yeah, here she comes right now, just looking down. And so they've got her in the square. They got her and Horst back in the square, so they should be coming back in here at the next. They should be coming in now.
That's what you're talking about.
Nope, never mind, it's a foul.
Basketball, the 11-man rotation in the playoffs shrinks down to about an 8-man rotation, 7-man rotation. Not that you don't trust the other people, but you trust the ones out there more.
Yeah.
Free kick
boy, she's
dropped
loose.
here into
Big
the box.
time loose.
Ooh.
Sticklemeyer let her go. You know, she cannot let her go.
Lucky there was no connection made there between Sutter and the ball.
She just ran by her. You know, I'd be all over that kid. You gotta get it marked tight. I mean,
I tell you what, we were lucky that it wasn't a potential header for Sutter,
that-
because she would have put that on frame.
I mean, that's a mismatch right there. I mean, she cannot allow. You know, if you got a girl that's a foot and a half bigger than you, you better body her and not let her go where she wants. You better be stout and not let her go.
I wonder if Coach Ralph hasn't seen that. Can he switch Ellen Dahlquist now over to this side, move Maddie to the other side? Could be a coincidence.
I don't know if that's a better matchup, to be quite honest. I think it's more of a, hey, I'm putting my right footer out there who can probably be a little bit more in the attack.
A little bit more experience. We talk about how much Maddie has grown during the season, but she is still a freshman.
I think she feels a little more comfortable out there. That's a foul. I think it's you know, that's a borderline. She was really late there. Really late. Did not get the ball. I know Coach is saying she got the ball. Did not get the ball. Came in from the back as hard as she could when she knew she wasn't going to get the ball.
Sometimes Kaylee draws those fouls because people can't believe she doesn't pull up out of those challenges. And Kaylee never pulls up out of those challenges if she's physically capable of it. Oh, good job by Lauren there getting in the way.
Right now they're bigger than us. You know, they are bigger. They're stronger.
It's not going to change.
They've got some speed. Ouch.
That ball was dying.
Yeah.
dying. It was a good job by Jeanette to read it. Here's Jensen coming 10 yards out of her box to thwack it.
Good win.
Abby Gleason, number 2 there, allowed a little too much time on the ball. Whoa, this was dangerous for a second. Maybe still is.
Sticklemeyer's there.
Yeah.
She makes up a lot of ground quickly.
She did. Number 7,
she's
beat
fast.
number 7 there. And it was number 7, Maddie Sticklemeyer for us, and number 7, Savannah Lewis for Dunlap, fighting for that ball. They'll throw in for the Eagles. And number 5, Cameron Kirtley, back into the game here to control the right side for the Eagles. Miss there.
Keep playing backwards here. Let that ride. Let that ride. Well done.
All right, good. Yeah.
I kind of
Under 10 minutes. And if you're a coach right now, 0-0 after the first 30 minutes, it's a sectional final. You're more worried about keeping the other team at 0, or you're more worried about getting off 0 yourself here?
I'm more concerned with getting off of 0. You know, I mean, I always felt like I shored up the team from the beginning of the year from the back to the front. You know, I always wanted to be strong defensively. And I always had great trust in our defenders and our goalkeepers. You know, I felt like we could really keep people at 0s or at 1, and we just needed to be able to get 2 or 3 a game and we would win. So I'd be concerned right now that we haven't scored, and I'd be more concerned with the fact that we haven't had any good chances.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
So I would be trying to figure that out right now. Is like, do I need to make, is there a personnel change I need to make? Do I need to slot somebody into the central midfielder to be more involved, to get the ball in their foot? Are we just too defensive-minded right now, you know?
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that you got to think about and talk over with your assistants. You know, maybe sliding Claire back a little bit could help. Sticklemeyer from the back into the midfield, you know, to give us some speed. You know, we've got to do something different right now. So you've got a bunch of options. You just got to figure out which one you want to go with, and maybe you just kind of rate them. You know, you kind of do the old MASH unit here. We're going to figure out, you know, the triage of we're going to try this first, then we're going to try this second, and if that doesn't work, we're going to try this third.
Yeah, try A, then try B, then try C.
So have a few plans, you know, about you know, as the time winds down. Be talking about that with your assistants, jotting down your notes, figuring out who's playing well. You know, what are they doing well right now to kind of to put us under press? I don't think they, other than the long ball, they haven't really possessed much. You know, we haven't had to deal with much of them like putting 3 to 5 passes together.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of us winning those 50-50 balls and getting them back out.
Good job by Oliver there. You know, I do have Sticklemeyer back here on the left side and Dahlquist back on the right side of the defense, so just a temporary switch.
Yeah, I just feel like we've got, you know, as we sit and talk and we kind of look at where we're at, we got two girls that are always high for the most part, but we have no depth. Yeah. You know, we've got the 2 here, and then there's like a line of, you know, 8 back there, you know, whereas now, I mean, you can see it now, our shape is a little bit better, but
when Dunlap has the ball, though, we have a swarm of defenders and midfielders that are really energy.
Our midfielders have all dropped in to help. They're not really getting into the attack because they're probably exhausted if they're trying to get forward now. You know, people don't realize our field's one of the biggest fields in the area. That can't be a card. That can't be a card. There's no way that's a card going after a 50-50 ball when their girl went through the back of our girl without even touching the ball. That's a rough one.
Yep.
That's probably the softest foul that we've had all game too, to be quite honest. I'd be upset about this.
Does get Kaylee Crew a rest.
They got a valid point, you know. They're asking how come their girl gets talked to and our girl gets carded.
Yeah.
You know.
We've done it once.
Yeah.
But 9 fouls.
Yeah, it's over. Probably. Now we got to just forget about it and move on. You know, she's got to play a little bit under control now the rest of the game, which is tough because 6 minutes to go. I'd see if I could keep her out for the next 6:44.
I don't believe she's taken a break yet.
No.
And Kelly is one of the ones because of injuries that is honestly still playing her way into shape.
Yeah, see, we're very, you know, we're just trying to clear the ball out, but not clearing it to anybody, you know. Yeah. We have one. Let's get ourselves composed here. Let's get our shape. You know, we had a string of there about probably 6 minutes ago where we were able to kind of possess for a little while. We got to get back into that groove a little bit. You know, you're weathering a storm here right now, in my opinion. And
we are.
You know, I think you can take some solace from it if you can come out of this 0-0 at half, or if you can sneak one in. I mean, what's to say we can't sneak one in here?
Yeah. Get one the way Washington got one late in the game against Dunlap. Same thing, completely changed the tenor of the last 3 minutes of that game.
Now, see, this is where we're not bad here. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to, and as you watch Dunlap chases the ball. I mean, Lily Sutter's trying to chase the ball to 3 different people. I mean, if they would just get their marks, you know. Yeah, I mean, this is where, now you got Sammy making a nice run. You know, Parker's out there. She got to come to it. Somebody's got to overlap, though. So we don't have an outside midfielder kind of, there we go. That'll get a nice little overlapping run if we can get, Jenna wants her left foot, unfortunately. But see, that's a nice buildup. You know, we got
Yeah.
possession here. You know, about 60 yards away from our goal. We were able to work it up to 30. We went back to 40, and then we got back into 20. You know, if we can continue to do that, you know, good things will happen.
Yeah, probably had, what, 6 girls touch the ball during that build-up.
We're going to bring Carew back on with about 5 to go and see here. I mean,
Lauren DeVallen comes out.
I don't. Oh boy, let's get on the end of this, kids.
Keeper is out.
Yeah, and take a corner.
Keeper is curious. She likes to
Yeah,
as close to the ball as she can, no matter where it is. I love that about her, but sometimes I would get a little nervous. Can't argue with the results.
First, this is. I'd play short here. Well, here she comes now. I'd still. Good ball. Oh,
Sun comes
hit
out.
it.
Let's get a shot on here.
great shot.
And the Irish.
There it is, right there, baby. One chance.
Off the
one
rebound.
goal.
Yep.
Parker Miller right there, it looked like, I believe. Bear hit it first.
It was Bear
put it
in
right on her.
when
She,
you said
she
put it on, yeah.
spilled it right back down to the ground, and Miller was there to finish it.
Keeper probably really no way she could handle this. I mean,
Man, that was a shot and a half from Bear that she could not handle.
Bold of a shot. She did a good job parrying it, but she couldn't control the angle of the rebound and put it right down on the ground there.
I think, 2 minutes ago we said, hey,
Yeah.
if we can just kind of stay 0-0, maybe we get one here. You know, that changes
Completely changes the tenor of this game.
that takes a lot out of you, you know,
Yep.
to feel like you've had, like, the flow of the game.
Yep.
You know, most of it, and you're probably thinking, we're going to make some adjustments at halftime. We're going to figure this out, and we're going to get in on them, and then you give one away, you know, with 4 minutes to go in the half.
It came off of our first corner. We were lamenting the fact that we hadn't had many set pieces.
Right now, though, we have to be really composed, and we have to understand what got us there was possessing, trying to get the ball forward.
Yeah.
So we got to be quicker to double there. And Jenna's got to just get in heavy and hard there and make sure that it doesn't.
After both the first 2 goals against Morton responded great.
Yeah.
They scored after the second one very quickly, and they had a really quick chance to score after the first one. We want to make sure that doesn't happen here.
Well, I mean, this is a time where, like, the most crucial time is that first 5 minutes after a goal. Like, how do you defend, right?
Yeah.
So we really got to finish the next 3:20 with a lot of urgency to not let them get in. Good win.
Does this now that the Irish have the first goal of the game, completely change what Coach Senig and his staff were going to talk about at halftime? I mean, you completely, you know.
I don't think I would. I would think you would have an idea already of, like, how you want to kind of morph some of the things that you've been doing to be a little more dangerous. So they got to continue to do that. So they're going to have those same conversations. I'm sure there's going to be some disappointment. And you could kind of see the wind kind of got out of their sails a little bit. There's some conversations going on down on that sideline right now between the staff trying to sort some things out. But
maybe you have to be a little more of a pep talk than he had planned.
Yeah,
get the girls back in.
I still feel like, though, they can. Notre Dame's got to talk a little bit.
Yeah, there's 3 girls discussing what to do with the ball there instead of doing something with it. Not to say Dunlap hasn't been in this position before. They've got 18 victories this year. I think it's 18-3-2 or 18-2-3 is their record this year. So they've got a squad capable of still winning this game, as do the Irish. All right, by the time this kick is taken, we'll be under the 2-minute mark here, first half. The sectional final. Sun came out, and the Irish scored.
A little weird.
It was a
little weird skip there came up.
Yeah, but Addie did exactly what you actually had her chest behind the ball.
But yeah, like I said, it's so imperative that those keepers have their chest behind the ball, and because of those nature, so we've got to win these balls. We cannot just let them come right back at us. I mean, I'm okay with that as well. I mean,
as long as they don't give us a yellow for it. Say.
That's a concern.
When Ellie started walking to him, I thought he called her. I thought he had called her to him.
That'd be even softer than the other one we got.
It was a foul, but it wasn't anything.
I mean, this is a shot here.
Yeah,
they're not going to let her just. They're not bringing her back to try to put it on somebody's head.
They didn't switch her out because they wanted Devin Davis to rise up into the air. Yeah.
There we go. Told you.
Yep.
That's a tough one, man. You better be able to hit a frickin' blistered rocket.
That's 37,
Yeah.
40 yards maybe even. And it better be dipping. It better be moving. Eddie did a good job controlling it. All right, see, the Irish can't make it so that they don't have a third chance.
Yeah. Good tackle by
Good
Bear.
year by Ellie.
And just hold on to possession here.
Jenna kind of dove in there.
Yeah, you can't dive. We just got to keep them in front of us. You know, they want you to dive. And
15 seconds. All right, ball will roll out of bounds, and with it, the first half will die when the ball stops rolling. All right, we're at 40 minutes gone, halfway through the sectional final between Peoria Notre Dame and Dunlap High Eagles. Notre Dame on the basis of a late goal, about the 4-minute mark left of the first half, eventually off of a corner kick. Take a 1-0 lead into halftime, and are 40 minutes away from going to their second consecutive Elite Eight. We'll be back in about 10 minutes of real time to bring you the second half of this very exciting game. We'll see you then.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the opening lineup.
Our past is storied. Academy of Our Lady, Spalding, Bergen, Notre Dame.
Duke. What's up, dude?
Seth? Good. Going well. Thought your wife had a hams in her hand.
Might as well be.
From the land of sky blue waters.
She'd have a lot more street cred.
Huh?
She'd have a lot more street cred if that was a hams.
I mean, from here, that's what it looks like. From the land of sky blue waters. Sure, whatever. What's the hams beer refreshing? What do you need to tell yourself?
and gentlemen, for the opening lineup.
Our past is storied. Academy of Our Lady, Spalding, Bergen, Notre Dame. Our present has been filled with success, state rankings, regional plaque, sectional titles, all conference and all state players. Full houses and the opposition getting cooked in the kitchen.
It's going to be a Colin Schuler two-handed jam.
One problem with the present, it wants to become the past too quickly. And we need our present to point to our future. A future that has its own stories, a future that has its own successes, a future that has its own foundation.
Seconds left on the clock, 3 balls up, and it's good, folks! That will take us to overtime.
Be part of our gym renovation, our new foundation. All right. Are we on? Can you hear me? Are we on?
Check, check. I believe so.
Welcome back, Peoria Notre Dame women's soccer fans. The Irish 40 minutes away with a 1-0 lead from advancing to the second consecutive Elite Eight. That 40 minutes is a long time. I'm Rob Kenny here with Coach Blackford. Coach, we had a 1-0 lead. The best way to protect the 1-0 lead is to not try to protect the 1-0 lead?
I think so. I think we've got to try to get forward. And I mean, you can only weather the storm for so long. I think if you can just try to get another goal, get another 2, make some adjustments in terms of how your midfielders are going to get the ball forward. But at the same time, like, realize that they are much more direct than they have been, that we've seen on film, that we even saw when they played us before. You know, you have to be aware, obviously. I mean, we all know they're going to target Sutter, and they all know that Senek wants to take you on off the dribble, so we've got to be very
play to their strengths.
Aware of that,
and
take that away from them, you know. So, and, you know, and the biggest thing too is we've got to possess, and we've got to knock the ball around and not let them have it. So,
Coach Bear has pointed out here in his triple duties as producer, director, and he pointed out that they've moved Devin Davis from the back line to the midfield here. Tried to take advantage of her particular skill set.
Really, and that's a good move by Senek's part, you know, to put her in that spot. So, you know, we kind of talked in the first half about, hey, one of these coaches is going to outcoach the other guy, you know, and so, you know, hopefully it's us. But, you know, he's made some adjustments, and, you know, hopefully we've made some adjustments too on how we're going to go ahead and get forward and how we're going to defend.
Irish going to throw in here.
Deep throw here. I'd love to see us get one in the area and see what happens.
Dahlquist, nice job there.
Hit it, Claire. That away.
Claire does. Take a nice left-handed shot. Forces save.
Spills it. You know, so I think that
she looked a little tentative. First time that she's looked a little tentative back there. I mean, we
see that second ball right there is what we can't allow to have happen. You know, we can't allow Senek to win the first one and then Lily to win the second one, and then now they're in. You know, so this is very dangerous from us, but we've got to win the first ball. Just keep her with her back to the goal.
Cannot let her turn.
You can't let her turn. Can't let her have the sideline. Can't let her get up the sideline on us as well and get to the baseline.
She got a cross across the face of the goal mouth. Floated along, fortunately. There's Davis now, who's playing more forward. Ellie Bear takes one right off the head. Yep. That is not something we want to see.
Nope. It's danger here. Ooh, deflected.
Deflection
well
there.
Done by Jeanette.
Eddie Jeanette.
That's a tough one. Her momentum was going back to her right, and she had to get down quick to her left.
Yes, she did.
Really nice job there.
All right, good job by Dunlap, though, putting pressure in here in the initial 2.5 minutes of the second half.
Well, I think you got to expect that. I mean, they're going to come out and try to get one as fast as they can. You know, I felt like we did a nice job of weathering everything in the first half. But, yeah, we've got to be a little bit more That's a great little drop back there and trying to get the ball out wide to Parker.
Good job by Sammy and Claire. Parker, a little heavy first touch, but that doesn't really throw in. Allows the Irish to reestablish the lines.
Kind of keeping an eye on Bear to see after that shot to the head. She looks pretty good. She looks like she's back in it. Great ball here. Good win.
Pops up there.
Well done.
Yep. Very nice job.
That's what we need to do. We need to get the ball in the area, and we need to just keep putting good driven balls about shoulder to knee high in there and see if we can't run one in. That ball, we just need, Meredith has to just head that ball out. You know, don't try to trap it and bring it down when you've got traffic on you like that and you've got pressure.
Good job by Claire John coming back for that one. Yeah. Sammy plays it back to Carew. Kaylee wins that challenge.
Good ball
out here to Parker.
Like to see Parker put, when you got Sammy in there, you got Claire coming.
First time.
That's a great ball here.
Oh, good job. Sammy got her head on it.
Well done.
Excellent job by Parker
That's
Miller.
good. I mean, and I'll tell you what, right now,
good.
you can get a lot of momentum. You can feel really good about yourself. I mean, I used to yell when things like this were going and we weren't quite getting goals. I used to yell, "It's coming! It's coming! It's coming!" And you know, the kids would just like, "Oh, it is coming! I believe we're going to get one." And we would usually end up getting one. And I kind of feel that's where we're at right now. Like we're getting in a little bit, but you know, they've made some adjustments.
Yeah.
They've put the Davis kid in the midfield, and the adjustment back there is they're a little bit. They're not the same in the back. You know, I'll say that in a nice way. They're just not the same in the back, and I think that we're finding that right now. Have a hit right now, Claire. Hit it.
Does.
Come on,
deflection here. Parker's going to put one
Great
on.
shot.
She does.
Another opportunity. It's coming. You can just kind of feel it. Like
flew
it's
right
coming.
over the right 90.
They're a little bit different in the back right now without Davis. They're not as solid, and I think we're finding that space, and we're finding the ability to kind of to break them down now a little bit. So we need to win this first ball. Like we have to win this first ball. Like we can't let them do that. That's what we need to do right there is put it right back on them. Jump with her. Well done great job by Gears, man, to win that ball. Excellent job. Don't let them turn and hit. Do not let them turn and hit those long balls like they want to hit. Peter Nash used to have a saying. He used to scream at the girls, off the touch, because if you can get close to her and if she doesn't have a great touch, you can just win possession if you would just close the space down quickly. And I think we need to be a little more evident about doing that as well.
Great Peter Nash makes an appearance on our broadcast. And Parker had to kind of hold up her run there. Ball had a little of that adrenaline steam on it. Kaylee, I think that was.
Yeah, that was a decent idea, but we have to remember that she is going to win those balls in the back. You know, she's great with her feet. I mean, she's spilling some balls with her hands, but she's great with her feet, and she kind of plays like a sweeper.
Again, that's what we saw Washington try to work. All right, Dunlap looking here to sort of blunt some of this Irish momentum here. In the last 4 minutes or so, the Irish have been ascendant here on their front foot. A couple good chances. About another 10 minutes or so, the lights will take full effect here. Nice to see the sun finally today. Going down, Elise Grant coming back into the game.
Interesting.
Chandler Fassett coming out.
Should not look happy about being subbed out this quickly in the half.
Let's see if she's getting a... And coach is going to talk to her, so maybe he's going to make some changes.
Yeah.
More of a strategic substitution than a... All right, Irish have to defend the long throw in here from the deep.
We need to be tighter. I mean, Sutter's kind of loose right now. Sutter's completely loose.
Yes,
no one knows where she's at.
Uh-oh, Sammy Sank right there. Puts it right through Addie Jeanette and Sam. Nothing Addie could do.
No. Well, I mean, both of them are completely loose.
Yeah,
no one's marking.
No one there at all.
No one has anybody tight. I mean, that's what happens. If you're not going to mark and you're going to give up that opportunity, they're going to score. You can't not have people. I mean, I know we see it really well from here, and I think the camera will show it as well, but I mean, there are two dangerous kids that are completely unmarked,
Yeah.
and we're all watching the ball.
Watching,
all
yeah.
ball watching.
All ball watching.
You know, so now everything you've worked hard to do in terms of momentum and everything else is kind of taken away from you.
Yeah,
so now you got to respond.
Yeah, goal comes at 32-33 of the second half. It evens up this sectional final matchup. And now we get a race to one.
That's probably a card, you know, if ours were cards. So but we got to get over it. We got to just continue to coach right now. This is your opportunity to set something up here. And don't worry about the calls.
Kaylee Carew taking this one. Drop one in right at the top of the D.
That ball might get.
Oof. Jensen, Dunlap keeper comes out, secures it, goes to the ground.
That was a nice little opportunity there. That ball's a little bit flatter. Horse is going to get in on it. So now we have to win this ball out of the air here. Ugh.
Sammy Lard, yeah, there you go. Wow. Sammy putting pressure on the keeper. Keeper could not play with her hands. It was outside the box. Under 29 minutes to go. 1-1, Annie Jeanette. Looks to be tested here with this one. Sail wide. Might have been a little bit high also. The wall did its job there. As I was talking about, they're just maybe a little bit too close. Honestly, I'd rather see a Sutter taking those than being in there just to get her head on something.
I completely agree. You know, I feel like that's a kid that you just you run plays for to target her because she's good with her head, she's good with her feet.
And not just that, we know Davis and Senek both more than capable of putting in good balls. Slightly overcooked back pass to her defender. She just have to clear the ball out. Get a throw in here for Mizzy Seipold. Seipold, actually, I think is how it's pronounced. I apologize.
Crew's got to stay that mark. She just released that kid to go win that ball.
Grant on the ball, ridden off. Won by Maddie Stickelmeyer. Dunlap keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, Dunlap's doing a nice job of possessing right here and kind of holding on to it, and not letting us have it.
Cameron Kirtley doing her job down there in the left corner. Throw in here now from Seipold.
If I remember correctly, this is a long throw.
Yeah, well, you just tell, I think, by the way she's setting up, it's a throw. Yeah, and gets it in close to the 6-yard box.
Yeah, right now, they're just kind of having their way with us and kind of doing what they want, and we're just kind of allowing it. And we've got to get the ball on our foot, get possession, knock it around a little bit. And if we can do that, you know, we'll get the ball forward again. And every time we've possessed, we've looked good and we've done well and able to get forward. But if we're just going to bang it, and that's what they want to do, it's going to just fall right into what it's kind of what the plan is for them.
Keeping us compressed too. You look, we got Sammy up top, and then nobody else, and
the
other 9 are
it's 1-on-3
in the box try to play practically. To her. Yeah.
Wow. Now we're begging over here for a card. Ball that she won the ball. I mean, it didn't look to me like it was really that.
No, I'm not sure.
I felt like she won the ball.
I'm not sure the ref just gives out cards because the coaches ask for it. Yeah, I'm not sure that's how that works. There's Davis back on the ball.
Oh,
he got it, and it's in. Took a deflection.
Well, she was goal side of our kid.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who that was.
Yeah, the problem wasn't the deflection. The problem was that she was able to get her foot on it first in the first place. Yeah, that is basically two set piece type things that they've scored on here.
Yep.
So now it's 2-1 Dunlap. They scored 2 goals here in the first 15 minutes of the second half. They go up 2-1 now. Puts them 25 minutes away from the Elite Eight. Allie Stickelmeyer is going to come in and replace Sammy Lard. Give Sammy a breather. That was Senik again. We got on the end of that. It did take a deflection. And Addie Jeanettin was going for the initial shot.
Yeah,
the ball.
Her body was going one way, and the ball ended up being deflected the other way. And
just popped up and was spinning what seemed like an eternity.
Yeah.
I first thought it was going over.
Slick night.
Yep. All right, tables are turned here in 15 minutes. The one team that maybe was depressed is now elated, and the one team that should have been elated is now a little bit depressed. Of course, 25 minutes is a long time, 24, 45.
Yeah, you gotta get some numbers forward. We've got to get our midfield involved, which we haven't been involved much at all.
No, there's not been much.
I mean, it's
been
over the top. It's been over the top of them the whole game, and
right there.
And we're not. Those are some of our best players are in the midfield, and they're not getting touches on the ball, and they're not. When they can't get touches on the ball, they can't get balls to our forwards, and they can't get involved to get shots off either, because they're some of our best scorers as well. Hard part when you play a direct team is that sometimes you fall into playing their style, and you cannot do that. You have to impose your style upon them.
Yeah.
And how do you beat a direct team? You just don't. You never let them turn. You never let them, turn and face up so they can play those balls. And but it takes a lot of energy. And you have to be prepared for that.
Yeah, it's tough to tell from up here, but it doesn't appear the Irish are really talking to each other very much either. There's been some times when a girl could have been told that she had time or could take a touch.
We've given up those exit balls so easily that it just has been hard for us. The game's getting stretched a little bit here now. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, but that tends to favor the team with more athleticism, and that is probably Dunlap.
Oh, boy, that just fell right to her.
Yeah.
Great save by Jeanettin.
Ball goes off the post, doesn't go in. The Irish dodged it there.
Yeah, but a huge save by Jeanettin there.
Great save.
Get her hands on it and to keep the ball out. And I'll tell you what, that's a nail right there that gets put in the coffin.
Yeah. So we got a little bit lucky. I think her initial move. Sutter's initial move took her into the Irish, and then the ball ricocheted off right, and she did exactly what she should have done for it. And Annie Jeanettin, could very well be a season-saving save.
Yeah, that's a huge save right now. We'll see how things kind of end up, but like right now, that's the smart ball right there. If we can get it to feet, play one more up here to Stickelmeyer and see if she can get on the end of it. Holds it on end to end. And we'll take a long throw. I mean, that's the smart ball there. We have to play out wide to feet. We've got to be able to hold on to possession, and if we can get some services, and if we can get shots on frame, I feel like we'll score some goals.
Yeah, it wasn't that many minutes ago when the Irish were looking the team most likely to get a second goal.
Well done. Great shot by Bear. I mean, anything we put on frame, we have to follow. She's spilled every ball. I mean, she's a good shot stopper, but she's not holding on to them.
We'll take that.
I throw in here for Seipold. We know she has that long throw. She can probably get this into the box, even though she's 20 yards out. They get a little flick on header. Leads to a handball. Allowing the Irish to clear their lines here. All right. Imperative the Irish win this first ball. Comes in low and hard. Skips past Carew. Giveaway there by Maddie Stuckemeyer.
Well, I think we've got to work harder to get into some passing lanes to help each other out. We're just kind of standing and not getting into spaces where we can get the balls to each other.
Yeah, in her defense, nobody was showing her their number on the front of their jersey. Right, down below 20 minutes. Dunlap 2-1 lead here in the sectional final. Hosted by Peoria Notre Dame, contested by Peoria Notre Dame and the Dunlap High Eagles.
Jamie, play away from pressure. Away, bring it this way.
You're getting to be about a point where you've got to kind of make some adjustments and make some changes in terms of how you want to play or your personnel, how many people you want to put in the midfield.
Yeah, getting that thing of doesn't matter if we get beat 3-1 or 4-1.
Right.
We're already down 2-1.
You've got to try to get some numbers, and you got to get the ball in the midfield. A lot of begging going on down there for calls.
Dunlap again find themselves midway into the Irish offensive or defensive half. They're throwing on the far side.
You know, we got to think about getting Sammy back in the game. You know, you got to get her up top where she can kind of hold on to some balls and get you involved. You know, maybe even keep
Allie in.
Allie in.
Maybe I was just thinking
maybe moving her wide a little bit. You know, giving Parker a little bit of a breather. You know, to see what having two big bodies up there can kind of do for you as well too.
Yeah, look, Dunlap hasn't seen yet.
Yeah.
We get a corner out of it here. These are dangerous. We've not been taking care of our business inside the box.
We have not marked well, and we had better be, you know, it better be tight right here. You've got to be tight.
This is ours, girls, right here. This is ours. Come on.
If Seipold coming over to take it this time, not going to have. Davies may not be in the game right now.
Yeah, you got to watch Senna going to the backside on here. You know, she wants to loop. And
this is the setup they had on the entire Washington game.
She would loop behind.
Yeah.
And try to get to the back post.
They found her a few times. I don't believe they ever scored directly off of one
got
of these.
Got an in-swinger here.
Perhaps that's the reason.
There she goes.
Yeah, put it into behind the net. Bit of a wasted opportunity for Dunlap.
Yeah, they set that one up to throw that in-swinger in, but then she swung it right out of bounds.
Yeah, she swung it in swung. I'll give her that. All right, Devin Davis was not in the game there, so not so much a change of strategy as just personnel. Allie Stuckemeyer comes out. Sammy comes in. You have Sammy out wide here, though. Move Parker to the other side and put Claire up top.
Put Claire up top, you know, so that they've made some adjustments, and I like it. But we got to be able to get the ball to Claire, you know, and Claire's the one that can kind of dig things out for us in the midfield. So yeah, good tackle here by Dahlquist. Got to kind of play the way you're facing here, kid. We've got to be talking. I mean, I think the easy ball there was for Sammy to play to Horst. Horst then can look to play to one of the forwards, but you know, we've got to start like just calming down a little bit, play the way we're facing. Don't try to turn everybody and everything. You know, be smart. Like right there, just hey, I'm facing you. I'm going to play to you.
Kaylee Carew, you can tell Kaylee was sniffing a shot there.
Yeah.
Anytime she's within 30 yards, she's going to look for an opening and crack one off because she can make them from out there. goes wide though. 16-minute mark here. Dunlap keeper Jensen will be taking a goal kick. Got a nice one there. It's going to skip forward. She's a little bit lucky there. Sutter didn't win that one, or didn't come directly to her. She won it, but she was probably one misplay away from being in on a goal alone. 15.5 minutes. Getting late early for the Irish. Down a goal now after conceding 2 in the first 15 minutes of the second half. Quickly seeing their 1-0 halftime lead erased. And now it's the Irish that need to score to keep their season alive.
I think our forwards need to drop in a bit, at least one of them. You know, like maybe have Claire drop it into the kind of the middle and leave the other 2 high.
To almost play as a
kind of like a
extra midfielder, just for the link up.
High midfielder, you know, withdrawn forward in there.
So our midfielder is getting drawn into.
Right now we can't get it to him.
No, our midfielder is being drawn into the defensive assignments here. Here's Senek. She's free right at the top, and it goes in off the right post.
I mean, she's
deflects into the left side netting.
Every goal we've given up, they're completely unmarked.
Yeah.
I mean, no one has her.
That is Sammy Senek, in my mind, one of the most dangerous players in the state that we've let go several times. And that's why she's one of the most dangerous players in the state. If she gets a sniff of a goal, she tends to get her teeth on it.
Yeah, I mean, she put that one right off the post and in. I mean,
that was a confident
killer
kick.
Right there.
Yep. 3-1 now. Dunlap looking likely now to have this game in hand. The Irish have a lot of work to do now. 2 goals down, 14:47 to go. And the advantage of playing on their home pitch, but that's about the only advantage they have right now. They have managed to ship 3 goals here in 25 minutes. And find themselves down 2-0, or down 2 goals. Who are really confident, really aggressive Dunlap side.
Dunlap has all the momentum right now. You know, they're not going to give it up. They can kill the game here. I mean, they can take their time. Every free kick, they're going to take their time. Every throw-in, they're going to take their time.
As soon as Senek's goal went in, they took Lily Sutter off to give her a blow if they don't need her. They don't have to put her back in. If it turns out, you know, the Irish get one back here and you need Sutter back out there, your best athlete probably out there. We'll put her back in.
I don't know, man. She may be the best athlete, but the best soccer player out there today is Senek. I mean, 100% Senek.
Yep.
She has scored every chance that we've given her. She's gotten loose of defenders. She's put the ball, you know, she's put ball in the side netting. She's, you know, finished balls off the runs.
Yeah.
You know, she's done everything a great soccer player does tonight.
She has been, she's been outstanding. She's always outstanding, but she's been a little more outstanding today.
I don't know I guess we're going to talk.
After the dead ball, Fassett ran a little bit into Ellie and then offered a hand up for Ellie. I don't think Ellie was too happy with getting offered a hand up after being clattered into.
I mean, it's frustrating. We've taken a pretty soft yellow, and there's been some pretty hard fouls on their end, and they've gotten no yellows either.
I think
So this is in danger here. We're just got to get on our foot here. Hard luck. We can't get, but we got to get those balls. We got to have a possession. You're running out of time. You know, time is precious here. Time is a commodity here. You have to do well with it when you get the ball. You can't give it away.
Don't turn this. Don't turn.
Devin Davis back in the game. She snuck in.
Yeah, she's playing still in the midfield, it looks like. When I saw her come back in, I wondered if that's a goal.
Ooh, Sammy Senek is fielded now.
That ball was going in.
Cracked it off at 25 yards. I think Addie Jeanette thought the same thing. Fully laid out there, but it was always going wide.
When Davis came back in, I wondered if they'd put her in the back, but he put her back in the midfield.
Yeah, I kind of figured they might do that too, to shore up that back, since she tends to anchor whatever line she's on, midfield or the back line. But you know what? They're looking pretty good with her playing in the midfield too.
Here's a great ball. See if we can get on the end of it. If we get service, we got to get runners in the box. Everybody's got to get in. Got to get service, though. Yep. I like that Sticklemar's trying to play quick, and no one else is trying to go quick with us, though.
Yeah, we're getting one run by Kaylee Carew there. McKinney was coming from a long way away. Alex Jensen takes that ball that dribbled into her area. And she's going to take a little time here.
We got to win this ball out of the air. Win it out of the air and put it right back at them. And we're not even going to challenge. There we go. Let's find feet now. There we go.
Sammy Lauren down the right side.
Yeah.
Two number 9s coming at it. Neither one giving away. Sammy earns the throw in.
That ball might have a chance.
Boy, that was a good ball in. Claire just can't get her.
Yep, got a PK right here. We're going to go PK. This is huge.
This comes at the 11-11 mark. Claire Gerard earns the penalty kick, and it looks like Claire's going to take the ball also and take the kick. Alex Jensen will be up against it here. The Irish need this to go in. Need this goal against the run of play, and with the clock stopped. Claire made one Tuesday night against Morton. Here she goes.
Well
she puts
placed.
it in.
This is big here.
Beautifully in off. Snuck it inside the left post. Waist high. 3-2 now. 11-11 to go, and now we got a 1-point game, and Lily Sutter back in the game.
Now they're making some adjustments. You can see that Senek's trying to figure out how he's going to shore it up in the back now.
Yeah, take Fassett out and give her a break. Number 2, Abby Gleason back into the game. I don't know who she's replacing. She's going to take out Elise Grant.
Worst lead in soccer's 2.
Yeah, you said it. Irish failed to hold.
You go from comfortable to panic.
Yep. Irish failed to hold 2 separate 2-goal leads Tuesday night in the semifinal. All right, 11-minute mark finds this game now a 3-2 game, and Irish have the momentum and the adrenaline.
Ooh. That was almost, Claire almost got in.
Yeah.
Got by him. This is danger here. Someone's got to stop ball. Cannot just let her take you by and go by you like that. Senek's going to she's going to find a way to beat you.
Put the ball on the ground. Addie Jeanette could not secure it.
Let's see if we can.
Did a good job coming out and being aggressive and changing what Sutter was trying to do. The Irish are not out of trouble yet, though.
We didn't get out. You know, we left everybody on sides in the back, and they were able to kind of bang it back at us. That ball's going to stay if we can get to it.
Sammy couldn't keep it in. That's what she's trying to do.
Good idea.
Yep. Right call. Dunlap throw in, but it's deep in the Irish offensive half. Lock this ball back in. Get our numbers up.
We have to win those balls. You can't let them just flick it to the danger.
Sutter was allowed to turn. Here's Devin Davis. Going to be in on goal. Great save by Addie Jeanette, and that ball was
great save. But
that ball was going to tuck in the right, but boy, yeah.
We're just flat. We're just letting them run at us, and
that was, I don't know if that was Jenna Horst or Jane Gears who ended up having the putting pressure on her for the final yard of that. But it was a save by Jeanette, and that ball was in. Addie full dive to her left. All right.
But they're not giving us the ball. The ball girl's right there.
I think she's had the ball, and complaining that they're not getting the ball, but she's had the ball for 20 seconds here.
The time is, they've stopped the time. Dunlap's just trying to waste time, so they've stopped it. I mean, they're just gonna. I think that's what they're doing this year. Is they're following through on that.
Gonna be another corner kick. The Irish couldn't.
I don't know how that's a corner.
I couldn't see who it went off.
Felt like it came off of their girl.
They were a
check the replay here.
Bunch of legs there. We have Devin Davis taking these. He's going to drop one right in there.
Irish gotta get it out of there.
Some heads.
Got to get it out of there.
Fassett gets a foot on it, but into a sea of legs.
Man, we are just so loose. Got to get out.
Good job by Saybold. He was feeling himself there.
That ball gets out, we have to get out. We need to be at least to the top of the D and even beyond.
Cameron, 6. Both of you guys playing the 6. Lily, you're up.
8 minutes now. 8 minutes remaining. 1-goal lead for Dunlap. Ellen Dahlquist battling fours here between Ellen Dahlquist and Chandler Fassett.
Not there.
Ball cleared to the middle. Sticklemeyer comes back.
Oh, we got to trap that one.
Chandler, slide back. You're outside mid. Outside mid, Dev. Outside mid. Flat in the back.
The Irish move Jane Gears up top now, playing in the
it
middle.
looks like they're
Move Jenna back.
They got 3 in the back now, and they're gonna go like a 3-4-3.
And they moved Ellie, I'm sorry.
Playing a
Allie.
triangle.
Yeah, they moved Allie Sticklemeyer back. And the ball is just clear in the box.
Oh boy.
Fassett could not.
She'd like to have that
put
one
in there.
back.
Yes, she would. We had a collision out there between Andy Jeanette and one of her defenders. The ball bounced clear.
We got 2 6s.
6:40 to go.
Chandler, slide back defensive.
You got to play the feet. And you got to find feet. Can't play that. You can't dump it and run. We're not built for that. And we've got to just do it. Dance with who you brought, you know?
Yeah, do what earned us the penalty in the first place. Ball getting a little wet over there. We got some water in the ditch. Sammy trapped it off her chest, but it got away from her.
That's that one time, like, I would have liked to have seen her flick it because Horace was trying to run around her.
Chandler Fassett taking the ball down the left side here, now moving it into the middle. It was a slightly underweighted ball there, but Dunlap still has possession. Less than 5.5 minutes to go now. Irish still hunting a goal.
Yeah, Dunlap's done a nice job of kind of countering what Coach Ralph and Coach Del Valle have done. They've dropped those 4 in behind them, and then they've set a line of 3 kind of in there, and Senex kind of dropped back in as well to kind of help in the midfield. So kind of countered what we've done.
Yeah, Dunlap has actually stayed aggressive too, which is what I've
still,
liked after giving up the penalty
they
kick.
Still are getting after it too.
Yeah.
They're still trying to attack with Sutter and
It-
Fawcett up top.
Yeah.
But their numbers up on us in the back at all times, it's even with our numbers forward. That's a foul.
Now he's going to earn a free kick right in front of their student section.
So we got to put some numbers in the box here, and somebody's got to get really aggressive and get on the end of it. And
throw this one in.
Everybody's got to follow it. But yeah, I would drop this one in around the 12, top of the 6. Somebody's got to go win it.
Haley Crew does it. Good ball. 4 minutes to go. Sticklemeyer gets Ball taken off her toe.
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
The first time I've seen Dunlap just dump the ball.
Yeah. And Dunlap's done a really nice job at like getting up and
Yeah,
keeping
I
our
can see
girls
that. Yeah, she's pulling our girls with her.
offsides,
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, we would have had 2 girls offside there. We got the clock stopped. The sub rule comes in. Forgotten about the clock stop sub rule. 3:42 to keep you from the team that's up from wasting time with subs in the last. What is it? The last 5 minutes, 4 minutes, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's not the whole time. Clock will stop again. Hopefully, my brother has a heavy finger. Nobody notices the clocks are running up instead of down.
Why did those
3.5 minutes. How are there 47 minutes left in this half still? That's not right. Lily Sutter,
here.
she's in. Left-footed shot, gets the side netting.
Seneca was wide open.
Seneca was wide open. I think Fassett was making a good run on the far post too.
Dunlap's just doing a nice job of just winning every ball that we try to play forward, and that's not our style. You know, we're not gonna. If you can look out here, we got horses with us.
And ball too high. Ended up Sammy having to twirl around trying to find it. It wasn't on the ground.
Ooh. Got to go with the ball.
You're going to get a yellow card
Get a
here.
yellow on that one.
Yellow card here.
Going hard behind.
Sable. 2:33 to go. Clock to stop. A little discussion between the center ref and the Dunlap coach. Get an explanation for the yellow. Katie Carew will be on this. Katie dropped in a nice one from a similar position on the opposite side of the field.
I love a ball from right here. You know, like dropping it right on the penalty spot and having runners come across on it. Maybe if you can drop it in between the 6 and the penalty spot, you know, I think that can be a dangerous ball right here.
Yeah, all you need to do is get a little touch on it. The ball will have all the energy you need. When this shot is struck, or this kick is struck, it'll be 2:33 to go. Coming in a little straight, a little miscommunication there. Throwing for the Irish.
Son of a gun.
That was from behind. From behind.
Minute 50. Left in regulation. Regulation sees Dunlap up 1 goal. 3-2. With the clocks. Still running. Not sure what the whistle was for.
I think we were about to throw 2 balls in. We had 2 girls.
Did it pinball?
We had 2 girls in 2 different areas trying to throw it in.
Did we win the multi-ball bonus? That's good.
Danger here.
Dunlap's got the ball. They're gonna
just take it to the corner.
Yep. Try to possess. Elise Grant was probably just thinking of taking a shot there. Fassett on the ball now. Chandler Fassett playing the ball from number 3 to number 4 to number 5. It's like they're playing 9-ball. Taking things in numerical order. Irish are chasing the ball. They have to.
Oh, you got to
now, but
you've got to mark up. I mean, you can't let people be free to like.
35 seconds here, and be 30 seconds by the time this. We weren't even facing the ball. Yeah.
Played in.
A nice chance for one last push here. Will they have the ball to be able to do it?
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Just enough time for a miracle. There'll be no miracle, though, on this night. As Dunlap overcomes a 1-0 halftime deficit to go up 3-1 on the Irish. The Irish get one back to make it 3-2, but that's where the final score stands. And we congratulate the Dunlap High School Eagles and Coach Peter Senek for continuing their season, making it to the Super Sectional Elite 8. Well, they will play early next week, I think it is.
Tuesday. Yep.
Tuesday, somewhere up north. Congratulate Coach Ralph and the Lady Irish Notre Dame for their fine season. Ends here on our home turf in the Sweet 16. We thank everybody who was watching us all season, but especially tonight. We thank Dylan Bear, Aaron Cunningham, Mike Bear for all the technical.
Don't forget it's Coach Bear's birthday.
Assistance today. It is Coach Bear's birthday today.
No, not a very good birthday present.
Not a very good birthday present, but he will be able to get his driver's license tomorrow now that he's 16. Always a big day in Coach Bear's life. We thank everybody again for watching our game. We had more than a few people watching and texting us. Again, we congratulate Dunlap on their fine season and for it continuing. And we say goodbye to our seniors in this version of the Peoria Notre Dame Lady Irish soccer team. And we say goodbye to you for the season. Hopefully you join us next year. Bye-bye, everybody.